This is entirely too much glass. This boat, when the sun starts beating on it, heats up like a doggone microwave. It's ridiculous. Gonna handle that business right about now. Keep the sun out, keep the air conditioning in, radiant barrier. It's also gonna protect the windows. We're gonna be doing a lot of painting, a lot of sanding, little taping to do for cutting in, and we're good to go. The light's kind of fading here, but you all see what I'm getting at. Anchor system looks good at least. Rope looks fine. Windlass looks like it's in good condition. That's the windlass housing. That's not good. Dan, fourth anchor. That's a problem. That's not right. That's not supposed to do that. This boat had some wood handrails on it. We ended up tearing those off, which was not easy, by the way. And we filled all the holes just with some resin so that they won't leak, and they're gonna properly be patched later on here. Shag carpet on the ceiling, baby, yeah! That's not good. Why is that light on? Oh no, that doesn't look straight. There's something missing from the ceiling here. And it looks like some drunkards came in and started installing some insulation. Radar actually works. It's good. It's a low range system. HD radar. I don't know. It's a little bit older technology, but still viable. That's on what looked like a sailboat mast. Somebody chopped up and welded up and whatever. When the bimini was up here, this thing kind of stuck behind the bimini, stuck out so that you'd get a decent radar spot. Because honestly, on this boat, there's no real good solution unless you put a mast up on the foredeck, and it's got to be higher than the coaming here. There was no real good way to mount one. We're gonna fix all that. That thing's coming off of there, and instead of the bimini and this rail system, I'm just gonna get an aluminum cage welded up and use some honeycomb board, make a T-top, and then dry the whole thing in. Because this is the only thing, you can't dry the boat from the inside. It doesn't actually have a nav station in there. So this is it, and this has got to be weatherproof in order to be functional. That has got to go. Its wind deck is in poor condition. Gotta go! Before, a little better. That looks better. Let's see what we're working with. We got some problems. The biggest problem is that guy that's running back in the cabin right there. I don't even know where to start. This model 360 Sea Ray SRV Sportfish did not come with a transom door. So it looks like somebody took a Sawzall and made one, and then put some totally inadequate hinges on it, and this freaking galvanized barrel bolt. And I mean, it swings. It doesn't have very much in the back as far as fishing space. They call it a sport fisher, but it's more like a party boat that you can kind of fish off the back if you want to. We've already taken all the rod holders out. It didn't actually come with a transom door, the boat didn't. Somebody hacked one in here with a Sawzall. The door was all jacked up, so we just tore it out of there. I'm gonna put actually a wooden door in there, something that looks kind of nice, I think.
Sliding glass doors, they gotta go. The track is all jacked up, the doors are coming apart. The wood panels in the middle of them, which are some kind of fiberboard, pressboard crap. By the time I fix the wood in the middle of them by themselves, I can have the whole thing replaced. I'm gonna put a wall and a regular door that opens up there and a couple of windows, make it insulated, bring down the amount of heat that comes into the boat from the sunshine.
That's not blowing cold at all. This is a good idea of what we're dealing with. But the decks around these holes are solid. So just drilling them out, filling them with some good stuff and put a little glass on there, we're done.